The time now, it's 11 o'clock on this Tuesday night, January 21st, 2014 on a Tuesday night. It is time now for the Weather Magician PJ Wiggins. The Late Night Report, Tuesday night, January 21st, 2014. Good evening, everybody. Our current conditions at 11 o'clock here in northern Massachusetts. Temperature 14 degrees with light snow with a humidity 8%. Wind speed north about 8 gusts under 21 miles per hour. Barometer 20.83 inches. Dew point about 9 degrees. Visibility 1.25 miles per hour. Wind chill 3 degrees above zero. Alright, let's take a look at our radar scope, and it shows a lot of snow showers from eastern Massachusetts and Rhode Island, stretching down for eastern New Hampshire and up coastal Maine and stretching to New Brunswick. 7 New Brunswick and down for Nova Scotia. And stretching on Connecticut down for Long Island, down for 7 New Jersey, down for eastern Pennsylvania, and stretching down from eastern Maryland and down for Delaware, down to eastern Virginia, down for eastern portion of North Carolina. Rain, sleet pelts off the Virginia coastline. Back to the rain showers off the North Carolina coastline. Back to the rain showers off the central Florida coastline. Back to the rain showers off the western Florida Gulf Coast. There, off Fort Myers. Back to the snow showers in western Prince Edward Island in Canada. Blobs of snow showers in central portion of North Carolina and western portion of Virginia, Nevada, southern West Virginia, down for eastern Kentucky and Tennessee. Back to the snow showers in central Tennessee, down for northeastern portions of Alabama. The lot of snow showers in eastern portions of Missouri, down for eastern Iowa, down for eastern portions of Minnesota, down for western portions of Wisconsin and down for southern Ontario. Back to the snow showers in southern portions of Manitoba, down for southeastern portions of Saskatchewan. Back to the snow showers in northeastern and west central portions of South Dakota and northeastern portions of Wyoming. And the line of snow showers stretches central Montana down for southern Alberta, down for sleet and snow pelts in eastern portions of British Columbia and the snow showers in southern portions of Alberta. Rain showers in western portions of Washington and down for northern portions of Oregon. Sleet, snow pelts in central portions of Washington State.
And then Concord, as you get close to the 495 belt, only
alright. Snow showers in several portions of Canada. Van Horn, Iowa, good evening, 5 degrees above zero with light snow here.
And then there's almost a cutoff north and west of Worcester where the air is very dry and the snow is having a hard time doing a whole lot.
Okay, let's take a look at our satellite loop. It shows batch of clouds covering most of New England and down the Atlantic seaboard, and then stretching out for eastern New Brunswick, down for Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island. Batch of snow showers. Batch of clouds from western New York and northern Pennsylvania. Batch of clouds from western Michigan and northern Indiana. Stretching Wisconsin down for Minnesota. Iowa stretching down for western Illinois, down for Missouri. And stretch down for central Nebraska, down for western South Dakota. Down for the northeast portions of Wyoming, down for central portions of Montana, down for southern Saskatchewan and Alberta, down for British Columbia, down for Washington State, northern Iowa, and northern Idaho, western Montana, and northern Oregon. Batch of clouds covering the coast and stretching in southern California and Nevada, down for southern Utah and Arizona, down for southern New Mexico, down for western Texas and Mexico. Here.
And once you get to north central Mass and southern New Hampshire, just a little or a coating to an inch or two of pure fluff. The Cape also should wind up with...
Okay, let's take a look at map situation, and it shows
here's your jackpot area along the south.
High pressure centered in Washington State, southern Idaho, and western portions of Illinois here. And a cold front from western Montana down for central Wyoming, down for northern Colorado, and a warm front from eastern Colorado down for Kansas, down for central Oklahoma, down for central Texas here. Stationary front from southern Saskatchewan, down for southern Manitoba. Warm front from southwestern Ontario, down for western portions of Minnesota. Cold front from southern portions of Texas, down for the Gulf State. Down the Gulf of Mexico, down to central Florida, stretching down the Georgia, South Carolina coastline, and a station front off the North Carolina coastline here. Right about it from central portions of Lake Superior, down to central UP, Michigan, and over Michigan, down to central Ontario, down to western New York. Front about it from western Mexico, in front of the boundary from the western coast, down the California coastline here. It's 12 degrees out temperature right now in Boston, 20 out in Washington, D.C., 27 in Atlanta, 61 in Miami, Florida, 48 in Brownsville, Texas, 39 in Dallas, Texas.
Along Route 6 in Yarmouth, a near whiteout made it white-knuckle driving. Spin-outs everywhere.
20 degrees at temperature in Kansas City, 2 above in Chicago and Minneapolis, 32 in Great Falls, 47 in Seattle, 57 in San Francisco, 62 in Los Angeles, 26 in Salt Lake City, 32 in Denver, and 41 in Albuquerque. Alright.
not getting enough.
And 6-1 in Miami. Okay, let's take a look at our
People heeded the warnings, riding this one out indoors. But for the plow guys, no rest for the weary.
forecast discussion here. Heavy snow from the mid-Atlantic to the northeast coast. Temperatures will be 15 to 30 degrees below average over the parts of the upper Midwest, and temperatures will be 15 to 25 degrees below average for the mid-Atlantic and central Appalachians to the lower Great Lakes. Storming along the mid-Atlantic coast will be deep and rapidly walled, moving northeast west into the Canadian Maritimes, parallel on the coast by Wednesday evening. The system will produce moderate to heavy snow over the mid-Atlantic coast by the southern New England will move in the Gulf. By Wednesday morning, and light snow will move in parts of northern New England coast by late Tuesday night. The storm will end by Wednesday evening. Meanwhile, another storm over the upper Midwest will move southeastward to central Appalachians by Thursday morning. The system will produce light snow over the parts of the upper Mississippi Valley, moving into the Great Lakes and the central Appalachians by Thursday morning. And beyond the system, lake effect snow will develop downwind over the Great Lakes by Thursday. In addition, cold high pressure over west central Canada will advance southward to there on Wednesday morning, moving into the northern plains by Thursday. The clockwise flow of the high will produce upslope flow from over parts of the central and northern Rockies will turn in and aid in the development of light snow over the areas on Wednesday. The storm will move southward along the Rockies and the central and southern Rockies by Thursday morning. Additionally, northerly flow off the western Gulf of Mexico will aid in the producing light rain over the parts of southern Texas on Thursday morning. Alright.
So far, so good. In Marshall tonight, I'm Mary Slaughter, WCTV News.
So, for the air forecast discussion, the National Weather Service, strengthening low pressure will pass southeast of New England along its stalled frontal boundary tonight. In tomorrow, delivering snow across the region in ocean effect. Snow showers will linger across the Cape and Islands on Wednesday, bitterly cold, but mainly dry. However, Wednesday night and Friday, moderating temperatures Saturday will be accompanied by scattered snow showers before another surge of Arctic air falls Sunday. A fast moving low pressure may bring some light snow by day. 10 p.m. update for the near-term forecast. WSR AAT imagery continues to show diminution southwest end of the mesoscale snow band across Connecticut in the last few hours as it becomes more diffuse but holding together toward the northeast and into the northern Boston metro areas. Mesoguidance continues to support best pendant due to the combination of pre-established mid-level F generation and deformation as the HA5 low begins to cut off the field at the current orientation is pretty close to where it will be safe, and that way maybe actually diminish in intensity somewhat as an upstream convection to the south within the development low pressure center offshore of the some of the moisture and dynamic force, and therefore areas of where the band is currently set up in the areas of southeast and most under the gun and 5 for snowfall. That's about the diminution band. Still expect the secondary band of 1 to 2 inches rate to establish closer to coast as the typical low pressure makes its coast pass during the early morning hours. That band may actually settle this up out the romantic box and assets that we may see most of the evening, given an ongoing bending and then expecting to shift closer than the south. Will maintain current warnings as they send and accept to drop Hartford, Connecticut, and advisory as the bend is left by slightly warm there. Okay, how much we get? The jackpot 10-14 inches now for the Cape Verde Islands and Nantucket, stretching on through much of southeastern Massachusetts and stretching on Rhode Island and then eastern Connecticut, 8 to 9 inches from central and northern Connecticut, extreme northern Rhode Island down for 7 Worcester County, down for Norfolk County, and down for 7 Suffolk County and the northern eastern Plymouth County. 6 to 8 inches snow from Hartford, stretching on down for Sturbridge and down for Worcester, down for Framingham and stretching on to Boston and points north and down the North Shore. 4 to 6 inches show from Windsor Locks and stretching down through central Worcester County and stretching in that up into Billerica and stretching in that up into Newburyport. 2 to 4 inches from extreme northern Connecticut down through Springfield, stretching down through Fitchburg down through Lowell, Lawrence, Haverhill, and stretching down to 7 New Hampshire. And 1 to 2 inches snow from northern Massachusetts by Amherst and Greenfield, and stretching down to southwestern New Hampshire. Here, okay. We are under a winter storm warning. It is in effect until Wednesday at 1 p.m. Location much of eastern Massachusetts. Hazard types heavy snow accumulation of 6 to 12 inches. Time and snowfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour at times in southeast Massachusetts and at night. Impacts difficult travel due to snow covered roads and poor visibility at times. And winds north about 15-25 miles per hour with gusts up to 40 miles per hour. Day 1 tonight, winter storm warning, and day 2 for 7 Wednesday for Monday. Winter storm warning. Alright. let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. It goes like this. Overnight hours of the night while you're sleeping, snow barriers are blowing snow, low around 9 degrees, wind chill valves as low as 4 below. Now wind about 60 miles per hour, gusts at 30 miles per hour, chance precipitation 100%. Total nighttime snow accumulation of 5 to 9 inches possible. Wednesday, snow likely areas of boiling snow before 1 p.m., then a slight chance of snow between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. Cloud skies with a high near 17 degrees, wind chill valves as low as 7 below, north wind about 10 to 60 miles per hour, with gusts at 39 miles per hour. Chance precipitation of 70%, new circulation of 1 to 2 inches possible. Wednesday night, most of the cloud skies with a low at 0 degrees. Wind chill valves as low as 8 below, wind stood it off was about 5 to 8 miles per hour. Thursday, partly sunny skies at high near 17 degrees, wind chill valves as low as 9 below, west wind about 5 to 11 miles per hour, winds gusts as high as 22 miles per hour. Friday night, partly skies lower than 3 degrees, west wind about 10 miles per hour, wind gusts as high as 21 miles per hour. Friday, sunny skies high near 16 degrees. Friday night, most skies lower than 9 degrees. Saturday, chance of snow showers, most skies with a high near 35 degrees. Chance precipitation is 30%. Saturday night, at most skies lower than 14 degrees. Sunday, most skies high near 24 degrees. Sunday night, at chance of snow showers, most skies lower than 14 degrees. Chance precipitation is 30%. Monday, at chance of snow showers, partly sunny skies high near 28 degrees. Chance precipitation is 30%. Monday night, most skies lower than 8 degrees. And for Tuesday, most skies high near 22 degrees. Peters, what a phrase of the night. Snow, snow, snow everywhere tonight. This is PJ with a good night with a good positive outdoor. Be see you tomorrow morning. Good night.